A lot of people always ask us here at the park about family and all that sort of stuff. Well, I have 2 daughters. One who looks very similar to many of you. Well, not so much you with the beard, mate, but I mean, who knows? Well, maybe when she's old, you never know. Now, I've got 2 daughters. One who looks a bit like him, and the other one, well, the other one's tied up in this box. And in a perfect world, I would swap the daughters over. Yes. You see, I've got one of them in this box. My other daughter is, my other daughter's on a camping trip with her brand new boyfriend. Don't go there. Now, in a perfect world, I really would swap the 2 of them over. I'd have the camping one tied up in the box, and I'd put this one in the tent. Now, this animal is halfway between my child and my pet. Now, you ready? Don't miss your line. Now, most people have got a predetermined idea as to what a pet alligator would be like. Most people think, oh God, that'd be pretty wild, and that's exactly what people think, but this simply reinforces that stereotypical opinion that many people have. If I give her a coded hand signal and a phrase, Daddy's girl. Suddenly, very, very different animal. Suckers. Now, most people assume, because this animal's up around my head and my face, her mouth will be somehow restrained or tied shut. There's no string, there's no sticky tape. If she wants to bite, she can, and she does. And people say, oh, has she ever really bitten you? Yes. Really badly? Yes. Really, really badly? Yes. Stitches? Yes. How many? 72. Not all at once, accumulative. If you're an alligator, you don't have a cutting blade on the end of the tooth. So it's a penetrative injury. They ram the teeth into you. Massive jaw pressure behind it. Full-grown male, running around about 3,500 pounds per square inch. Big female, about 1,800 to 2,000. She's probably running just over 1,200 at the moment. Now, she's 20 years of age. When she's full-grown, oh, I should say, this is a female, this is average size. A male at 20 years, 2.8, maybe 3 metres long, 200 kilos. When this one's full grown, another 20 years, the tail, maybe half a metre longer, she'll end up weighing 60 kilos or so. Now, do you want to see her attack someone? Well, your honesty is refreshing. Do you want to see her attack a kid? Yeah? You want to see her attack somebody else's child? That's the fundamental question, isn't it? Now, look, there are some rather annoying children over there, and if I set her on them, you'll get an excellent view, alright? So, you're in? Okay. Right. Now, very sadly, kiddies, I don't know. This Indian lady up here appears to be a preferred customer. Bad news for you. Righto. Rose, hop down.
Down. Actually hop down. All right. Righto. Now, if I pop her on the ground, she's going to walk over there and attack people. Righto. And look, I could stop her, but I have to change the battery in the microphone.
She's coming.
Rose, no killing.
Say hi.
Rose, lie down. Lie down.
Say hi. Say hi, crocodile. Oh,
alrighty. Now, I don't have to breathe like that, but I know it's intimidating, that family. Righto. Now, she should just sit there very, very quietly. Now, there is a very slight chance that she is going to jump up and bite your daughter's foot off, mate. Now, if that happens, this won't really help. What you actually need is a plastic bag full of sterile ice to put the foot in. We race you down to hospital for an attempted reattachment. Come on, mate, this is a reptile park. You'd end up going to hospital with a plastic garbage bag full of chocolate paddle pops and a couple of token toes. And because it's Gosford Hospital, they sew them back on the wrong foot. Then you have to go and live at Wyong for the rest of your life. Now, always that little bit too far. Now, would you know what to do if you're bitten by a snake or a funnel-web spider? Everybody says, oh yeah, and gets it completely wrong. It's a funny old thing, snake bite. You get it wrong, the next thing you're going to get is buried. And I'm not joking. Our anti-venom can save your life. It cannot resurrect you. If you're already dead when you get to hospital, there's not much I can do about it. So it's the first aid. That's what determines whether you live or die. Now, the rules for snake bite, they are incredibly simple. Rule number one, the most important rule of all, rule number one is put the snake down. I'm really not joking. 80% of all bites in Australia occur catching or killing the snake that bites you. So, rule number one, put it down. Rule number two, take off all your jewellery. Bangle, bracelet, watch, get it off. Rings on your fingers, take them off straight away because you're going to swell up. Your hand could be twice its normal size in half an hour. You got a ring on your finger, the easy way out is to amputate. You know, you're fighting for your life in the ICU, they'll lock off your finger without thinking. So, remove your jewellery, keep your fingers. Next, the bandage. If you haven't got one, you better make one. You can tear up any piece of material or clothing you can imagine. Rip it up, roll it up, make a bandage. Next, apply the bandage, don't wash the bite. You don't absorb venom through the pores of your skin. That little sample of dried venom, very handy for us in hospital. We can measure the residual proteins within the sample. Within 10 minutes, we know exactly which species has bitten you and which antivenom to prescribe for you. So no washing. Instead, bandage around the bite 2 or 3 times, then extend the bandage down towards the end of the limb. Cover the fingers, reverse your bandage, head back up again. Now this is not a tourniquet. What we're trying to do is to slow down or compromise the ability of our lymphatic system to deliver the toxin around our body. That's a mouthful. What it really means is venom does not travel through your veins to your heart. It travels via your lymph glands. You put this bandage on correctly, you reduce the ability of those glands to do their job by 50%. That will effectively double the time you've got. The bandage won't stop you from dying, but it will slow down the process considerably, allowing you sufficient time to get to hospital and have the bite managed correctly. Righto, now exactly the same treatment for funnel web spider bite. Okay, now I've got one last thing to show you, and if I will be honest, quite often this bit does go horribly wrong.